The entire palace awakened in chaos when the emperor was found dead just before dawn. Guards ran through the stone corridors. Servants were brutally interrogated, and the counselors rushed in, trying to maintain some appearance of order. But beneath all the commotion, there was something far more dangerous. A heavy, conspiratorial silence hanging in the air. This was not how an emperor was supposed to die, and everyone knew it. Although the official announcement claimed a sudden illness, the palace knew the truth. This was no accident. Someone had done this. While the nobles gathered to debate who would take power, a shadow moved through secret passages known only to a handful of old generals. Hidden away from the world lived someone whose existence had been erased since birth. A young woman trained to be invisible, taught never to be seen, shaped to occupy a place she could never openly claim. The emperor's secret daughter, the hidden princess. She had grown up hearing the echoes of the court without ever belonging to it. She learned strategy by observing clandestine meetings through cracks in the walls, absorbed politics by reading forbidden documents, and understood human nature by watching the manipulations that ruled the palace. From childhood, she had been educated by scholars, soldiers, and wise men chosen personally by the emperor, yet not a single counselor knew she existed. Her mother, whose story would never appear in any official record, died ensuring her daughter survived. Knowing the council would never accept their union, the emperor hid the child in a world of underground tunnels, isolated chambers, and buried secrets. The night before his death, he appeared before her for the first time in weeks, not as the invincible ruler worshipped by the empire, but as a man ill, tense, and afraid. With trembling hands, he gave her his imperial ring, the unquestionable symbol of supreme authority, and a sealed letter, his final order, and his final truth. He knew he would be murdered, and he knew she was the only one capable of preventing the empire from collapsing. That was their last farewell. Hours later, he was dead. When chaos erupted in the palace, the princess stepped out of her hidden world for the first time. She moved through the secret corridors with the same silence she had been trained to master all her life. She watched unseen as the council argued over the throne, their voices rising, their alliances shifting. They did not want stability. They wanted power, and they would do anything, absolutely anything, to claim it. She made her decision instantly. The empire needed someone uncorrupted by court politics. It needed heir. As the council's debate turned into shouting, a hidden door opened with a subtle, almost imperceptible creak. A hooded figure walked into the room, ignoring the panic and confusion on their faces. Slowly and deliberately, she placed the imperial ring on the council table. The metallic sound echoed like the final verdict of a trial. The silence that followed was absolute. When she removed her hood, the council stepped back. No explanation was needed. Her face was the emperor's, carved into a younger, sharper, more dangerous form. Some counselors tried to deny it. Others tried to flee. One ordered her arrest but stopped when the captain of the guard knelt before her. A simple gesture, but it changed everything. The captain had known the truth for years. Now, the world knew that the emperor's sealed letter was read aloud for the first time. His writing confirmed everything. She was legitimate. Her mother had been his secret consort, and he commanded that his daughter take the throne immediately. More than that, he hinted that his life had been in danger. The council split between accepting her or eliminating her before the people discovered the truth. She simply watched them unravel. In the following days, the princess gathered the emperor's old allies, loyal generals, forgotten advisors, servants who knew fragments of her past. The empire seemed to hold its breath, but along with anticipation came fear. Rumors of a hidden heir spread through the palace like forbidden whispers. The council, desperate, tried to discredit her. When that failed, they tried to kill her. The assassination attempt came on the third night after the emperor's death. As she crossed an inner bridge, an arrow sliced through the air, missing her face by inches. She dove behind a stone column and, for the first time, felt the true weight of the throne she was fighting for. But the attack had an unexpected consequence. It revealed who had murdered her father. The most powerful counselor, the one who insisted the council rule the empire, was the traitor. He had poisoned the emperor. He had ordered her death, and now he was about to fall. The next morning, as the council gathered once again, the princess entered through the main door this time, no longer a shadow, but the rightful heir stepping into the light. She brought proof of the poisoning, testimonies from guards, and secret correspondence he had tried to burn. The councilor denied everything. He begged. He threatened, but nothing could stop what came next. He was arrested on the spot. The silent pact that held decades of lies and manipulation together collapsed instantly. Days later, the Empire witnessed something it never imagined. A young woman, unknown to the world, walking toward the throne that had always been hers. No grand announcement, no extravagant ceremony, only the weight of truth and the weight of the crown placed upon her head. The hidden princess did not rule through force. She ruled through the shadows that shaped her. She ruled through the secret that nearly destroyed her. She ruled because she was the only one who saw the palace from above and from beneath. And so, after years of living erased from history, she became the ruler the Empire would never forget.